break my bones, break my blood, make me better. I'll take a pill, then take another. That won't bring back my love, yeah.
No one will ever tell your story better than yourself. What is it that I'm saying? Today we are in Gweru to talk about someone, the person who we believe has an inspirational story. A story that I know by the end of the day, it is going to make your life better than what you have been thinking. You may have been in the same situation. You may think you are the only person in that situation, but to tell you, there are a lot of people who are in that situation. But today we have decided to bring someone who has a story to tell, a story that is going to change someone's life. This is Sly Media TV, and we are broadcasting from the seat of progress. That's what they used to call it, Kugweru. Ndokwatiri pazara nhasi tutora nyaya dzakasiyana siyana, asi nyaya tutora nezvayo ndeye vakawanda vari kurarama neutachiona hweHIV neAIDS. Unogona kufunga kuti ndiwe wega uri kurarama nechirwere ichi usingazivi kuti ramangwana rako rakamira sei, asi tati aiwa regai katiende kugweru tinotaura nemumwe munhu ari kurarama neutachiona hweHIV neAIDS ane nyaya yatinofungidzira kuti iwewe kana uri musituation imomo inogona kukupawo ramangwana rakajeka. Phyllis, Iskan.
Yes,
Long time.
Long time. Last year.
Kwarare. About ndaita busy.
It was hectic. Actually, I was hungry that day.
But you didn't tell me that you were hungry.
And I nyara utaura because chikafu chachapera ndiri podium. So ndichiudza Robert ndonzwa zhara.
Zhara takutaura zvekuno kucheza.
Because ndozosekwa vanhu vemasvingo vaya vatanga. So
ndakanzwa kuti hanzi chakunyatsobuda yezvinezvi icho chizhazha chenyichi. Hanzi kubva pakanyanya dispensation chakunyatsobuda makuyazoti tisu makaranga.
Tisu chaiwo tiri pano.
Mapanyanga.
Tatapanyanga.
Muri sei mugweru?
Mugweru muri right. It's just that it's been hot lately, but all is well.
But gweru zvakairi nzvimbo inotonhora patakatoya takatoisa majaketi tikati takuendawo chinovuraya
consulta because ever since March chingotanga kwakabva kwangotanga kwangoti totenda mwari keshino is now a bit cloudy, so zvanani
handitika. Phyllis, you are 23 years old now.
Yes, I am.
And we have, from the testimony that I heard last time, you've been living with HIV and AIDS positively. When did you discover that this is your situation?
Okay, I was first diagnosed August 2011.
Okay.
I was only 16 years. Yeah, I was about to sit for my O-level examination. So it was during the August vacation. Well, ndingangoti ndopandakatanga kusiyira ipapo.
Chakaita kuti uzoti regai ndiende ndinotestwa chi?
So I've been sick on and off. Yeah. And do have not my OIs achona because it had been rash.
Okay.
Rash, abaita mamota. Those boils were persistent. Till a time the school nurse gave up and said, I think you need proper medical attention.
Which chippi at that time? I
was by Regina Mundi High.
Okay.
So we decided to shitachi per holiday. I only had 2 weeks, and I just needed to make things right by getting healthy and with itariswe. So that's when I went to the hospital with my mom. And when we got there, surprisingly, the doctor did examine. He popped the question, are you sexually active? I was like, no. Because by then,
okay. And you were 16 years old?
I was 16. And he goes on to say, I recommend that you go for an HIV test.
But
I'm going to... Then he went on to ask if I want to go to New Start or Collab, because New Start there's counseling. Collab I have to be prepared, it's 1-on-1. Semuno aizi kudzidza kwandakaita kuunderstanda kwandakaita indaita HIV chirwere chinowanikwa mushure mekunge warara nemunhu. So for me, counseling was a waste of time. Ndaitoda kutozodzoka ndichimuseka ndichiti Dr. Mashaisha kurapa. So we opted for the laboratory. It's like fine, but tatotora ropa, it came, the results came back after 3 days. So upon receiving the results, semuna anga agree kuti it's ndodaenda ku lab.
You were so confident was semuna anga sexually active.
Yes.
No inindi ndiri clean saka handi
I was so confident because even looking at my background, ndichikura handisi munhu yaya pavaningina ndine vaningina two muningina anonditevera ndiakatokura achirwara wese kupfuura inini zvokuti mai vangu vakasvika pakuti ha kochi inini I was a healthy baby, and by then ndaitonzi kuchikoro datya because ndandisina huro nekusimba nandiri kamonya kabhora chaivo. So we were so confident that the results will come back negative no matter what. Even patakaenda kumba takatoenda chitoseka namama kuti asi madhokta mazuva vakungoti zvese HIV AIDS. So the results came and he just opened the envelope and says, Phyllis Mabushe, you're HIV positive. And I don't know what happened. I just can't explain it. Ndakanzwa dzungu. I was confused. Confidence yese yakabva yapera kuti wa. Ndakapindwa nepfungwa dzakawanda. Ndakapindwa nehasha. Ndaida kubvunza, ndaida kuchema, ndaida kupopota. I didn't know what to do. But chunjiga chandakakwanisa kuita was to wail. Ndakaridza mheri yokuti even my patients, my outpatient vaitoshaya spot for what's going on. Then, well, vakambobuda nini panze, sadokta anga ari busy. The nurses tried to talk to me and ndakabva ndanyepedzera kunge munhu ari kunzwisisa by that time because inini ndandisingadi zvokutaurwa neni. All I wanted was answers. Why? Yes. Why?
And how?
And how? Hanomborara nemunhu, hanomboabusiwa. And zvekushare mareza, of course taishare kuchikoro and stuff, but you wouldn't say kuti zvoni ndakambochekwa nemunhu angakadi. I wanted answers. Why? Unfortunately, my mom was the only one angaripo kuti ataure, but angasinawo mhinduro. She was equally shocked.
Okay.
My father passed on 2001. So by then, zvazvaremera ivo kuti vatsanangure chaizvo kuti what's going on. It was difficult.
So are we saying your mother was aware of the situation, or she wasn't aware as well?
My mother was very much aware.
Okay.
So was I. Because at one point...
The reason, the cause of the death of your father?
The cause of the death of my father, I got to understand when I was in Form 3, Form 4. Because ndakuita ma-sciences by then. Ndakangoverenga.
Okay.
It was Kaposi sarcoma. It's a stage 4 illness, cancer. Yes. So, ndakabva ndasvika. To me, I just thought kuti, well, I'm not meaning to say I'm going to stereotype vananoshanda mufield iroro. He was a soldier. Oftenly you'd go out. Nenyaya dzengotaura pamusoro pemasoja. Ndakangozvitora ngoti it's fine. But to me, I just said izvi hazvina kumbondibata.
Okay.
Takazvidzidza yes kuti mwana anozvarwa akadaro, but pfungwa yacho haina kundipinda. Yes. And for my mom, I got to know that same year, 2011. But she didn't disclose. She used to hide her pills in a wrapping.
Okay.
By then I was doing organic chemistry. But so in bedroom, I saw those white pills and I opened the leaflet. Because my leaflets, Emma ARVs, they are quite big.
With the information that is there.
Yes, you're right. So I got to read and I was seeing some symbols, my shells, my structures, my chemical compounds, something like amines. Then I was relating to what I learned. So I went on to read about those amines. ARVs do not cure HIV. But I didn't ask her.
Okay.
I accepted kuti obvious because vakarorana nadedi saka pane zvakaitika. But for me, andinombobvera ndafungira kuti inini
ndingaiti because handisi mukadzi wadhedhi.
Handisi mukadzi wadhedhi. So that's how I got to know about my mom and my dad. So atinombotaudzana achienda kumba because that very day ndichibuda muclinic ndakapotsa zvitsikisa nemota. I wanted to die. I really wanted nothing more. Why Mwari vandiudza at this time ndida unonyora my exams. Alright, dai vakandiudza ndiri form 1. Dai vandiudza ndapedza kunyora form 4. Mwari saka havana care because vandisiya ndite stress after all the hard work, the sleepless nights preparing for my exams. In any case, I'm going to die. Those were the thoughts.
It's been wasted.
Oh yes, it had been wasted. That's what I thought. So I attempted suicide 4 times that day. When I got home, I took an overdose of pills. But
your mother took you back to hospital?
No, she didn't notice. She didn't say. Because she got to a point tashika kumba ngati musataura neni, I want to be alone. Ndachivhara bedroom. I took any mapirits andaifungira andakangoona ngari pachena. But I think ndikamixa izvo, I think I'm gonna die. Then I drank and I slept. And I woke up, I was very fine. Very fine. I tried to drown myself kumba where at the well. But when I went and I looked into the well, mamsina mvura.
Okay.
And I was scared kuti ndikawira ndinokuvara.
Andizofa.
All I wanted was to die. I didn't want to live.
So after that 4 times you've attempted to commit suicide and nothing happened. How then did you accept it? Easy, ndozvandiri.
Chikanditorera nguva yakarebesa because by then there were only few days left for me to go to school. I had to because
to go back to school.
Yes.
To write the exams.
To write the exams. I was like, Mwari tichapedzerana ndapedza kunyora.
Okay.
Then ndobva ndaenda ndikandonyora. When I came back, oftenly I would think about it ndotanga kuchema. So ndichadiwa nani? Ndiana chandigamuchira.
You were a boarder at Regina Mond?
Yes, I was.
Okay.
Ndiana chandigamuchira. Those were my thoughts. Kosaka vana vanchashara vachaitawo seni here, ndichavazadza here. Ndichararama kusvika rini?
All those questions.
All those questions. Nyaya dzaitaurwa nevanhu muraini dzakatanga kupinda musoro mangu. I had witnessed several homesteads whereby vana vaigona kusvarwa vari mapremature wakakakura kari kandonda. But anombosvika 15 years aifa because their immune system was so weak. Wasonzwa kuti yairi HIV. And I thought maybe I'm going to be one of them.
So you went back to school. The Phyllis that left school, when she went back to Regina Mond, she was different. Obviously, your friends could have noticed that. What was their reaction?
Well, I was very good at acting.
Okay.
Very good. Because I was told na mama kuti chunche mumba ukangotaura watfumura.
Okay.
And for sure, I could understand her. Because people are judgmental.
Yes.
Very judgmental. Even I, in my position, had I not been empowered, I think I would be judging other people living with HIV. But chuncha ndiremera.
Okay.
At one time, my doctor, he would advise me kuti kupedza makuwa unofana kudisclose. So I took his advice. But, well, I didn't know how to do it.
Okay.
I didn't know what to say. At times, negonongoti vo. Sichunja ndiremera. Ndakakwanisa kugamuchirawo at least na someone mai vake ndinesi.
Okay.
Who comforted me and said, "I sukudzinza kweduka." ndofunga idzinza reHIV chete.
Okay.
Vakawanda vanotomwa saka usazvinetsa, and I was like I'm young and nazvandakatadza zvikanzi zvina kana basi. But for some ndakazonzwa amakuwa they would come, makuwa akazosvika munzeve mangu akuti Phyllis will never reach 18 years. I have my cousin akazodai. People by then taitonzi vanhu vane AIDS vanofa. Well, there wasn't that kusefa mashoko, and there was that ignorance pakati pe-HIV and AIDS. So yakasvika yakunzi vanhu vane AIDS havasviki 18 years. So it broke my heart. Sometimes unongoudza munhu uchifunga kuti achakugamuchira pazvinonosara zvozobuda zvazvimwe. But zvaida kushinga, and I just told myself kuti inini ndichiga ndingonyora, in any case ndichabva pano. So ndakangonyora zvangu ndobva ndabva. Went back home.
Then how was your relationship with your mother? Because waenda wazvigamuchira, waenda manje wanonyora final examination yako, wadzoka manje pekutanga, because pawakatanga kuzvinzwa obviously you were angry kuti amai pamwe semusina kubvira maita se manditaurira ndiwo kuti ndimi makata se ndimakandizadza. Wadzoka manje Phyllis kuchikoro wazvigamuchira iwewe kuti ndo zvapo. Relationship yako namai vako yanga yamira sei?
It was tense. I thought my mother was a liar. Mama wakakura achinditi zvichengetedze mwanangu. And one of those things should tell us takawanda mumba kuti kune zvirwere zviri kuuraya vanhu mazuva. That was the number one, HIV. So ndaiti mama muri wenhema because imi makati ndizvichengetedze, but ndakazvichengetedza. Honai, where am I? So I was furious. Ndaivaona kuti ndiamai havo. But I would try to question myself kuti saka what's the point yekuchengetedza anyway? Chii chavaindiudza ndandisingavafariri. I wanted answers.
So, and after that now, I want to hear a point where the two of you, your relationship went back to be normal, mother-daughter relationship, where you talk about these interesting things, and both of you now you said we are moving on.
I was introduced to a support group at my hospital. I think she shared the story with some lady way out there because I was having problems in accepting. So the lady recommended, nganosangana nevamwe vana achaona kuti hasi ega zvichamuitira nyore. So my mother would push me sometimes ndansingadi ndaingoenda hangu madara zvezvokuti because kuungana kwaita vanhu futi kwaindibhohwa. Indaitoona ufunge kuti ndakaunganidzwa nana nemusikanzwa vakazvitsvagira vachida. So I didn't think these meetings would do me justice, but I would just go. But ndakazorealize kuti no, kwaifaya. You know, would meet a group of people, students would come, spend the day with us, talk to us, tichitaura nyaya, tichiimba, they would hug us. You know, they were so warm. And ndakatarisa ndaibva ndaona vamwe vana as young as 5. Wotoona kuti mwana ari so emaciated, you know, ariwo innocent vedu we.
Wakutonzwira vana ivavo tsitsi.
Ndakutowawira tsitsi kuti saka zveshuwa. And you know, my nurses would take time. Uko manje ndokwavainyatsokuexplaina kuti no, zvamunoona ma-routes of transmission akamira akadai. So it's very possible. Now that's when I got to understand kuti no, time yandakazvarwa in the 90s, PMTCT, if ever it was there, it wasn't as practice as it is now, whereby munhu wese kuno ari kunyoresa andotestiwa uko waingonyoresa wosununguka mwana wako. And besides, hapana mai hakuna mai ngavashate ngavadi, hakuna mai vano kana yaitengwa HIV vagoisa mufood vagondipa kuti ndidye. No. So that's when I realized that no, my mother is innocent. After all, she's a victim. That's when I got to accept it bit by bit, you know. Ukama wedu uchita uchidzokedzana, getting to realize that, you know, it's not her fault, but trying to move on, although I had my fears and my doubts. So support group, we had there's this organization that used to come support her, Zhandiri. Yes. So it happened at one of the support groups. A man came, introduced himself as Uncle Simba, started talking to us about Zhandiri, how it supports children, adolescents living with HIV. He started to talk about a lot of things on adherence, so that we live healthy lives. In the actually mentioned, say that we can pursue our hopes and dreams. And I was like, you sure? Because in those autumn, I know fight 18. But exactly. So, you know, it was so interesting. So there came an opportunity whereby the organization Zhandiri wanted to train young people to support other young people living with HIV. Manonzima Cats, community adolescent treatment supporters. So we talked about it, and fortunately, I was blessed to train as a Cats. So as a Cats, we trained for 1 week, but it was a group of young people also living with HIV. We had facilitators from Harare. We managed to share our life stories, and you know, that was so exciting. I was really happy to share about my life story, that even after being ill for so many times and having been declared HIV positive, still nakapasa chikoro singamboiti. So it was something that I wanted to share, to encourage others to know HIV. I could stop people to.
It's not the end of the life.
Yes, it's not the end of the life. You know, the information that they gave us was so comprehensive. You know, the tools that they used, they were in the form of cards. And then someone is teaching. They would engage us.
Okay.
It's time a role plays. It's time a drama, a quiz, pre-tests and post-tests. You know, it was so fun.
Okay.
Such that I don't know about HIV, about adherence, even disclosure. And I no disclosure in my processes, even about comprehensive SRH. Just in 1 week we were taught. And I couldn't wait to go out and face the world. I was like, I can't wait to go and assist my peers because I'm very confident. I felt, you know, rejuvenated. But I can carry the world on my shoulders. I can carry myself and I can cope.
And Unesha Maria Phil is your best friend. Pawakamudze wewe reaction yake achitanga kuzvinzwa chichakaitika paari papo kana uchiremember pawakamudze nyeyo.
She's just like, whoa, sure,
she couldn't believe it.
She couldn't believe it. Like I said, Nandri Chibora, so it was associated, HIV it was associated nokuwonda nekurera vhudzi. Exactly. So she couldn't believe it. But chakaita kuti akurumidza kusvigamuchira the fact that her mother was a nurse.
Okay.
Ndakazomuratidza maperiods and ndaangwaya mira kugona ndichimwa. Akaona ndichimwa and she was convinced. But all she could do was to strengthen me kuti usawari. It's not the end of the world. Only challenge ndakaita pavanhu vandakaudza ndifunga kuti shamwari dzangu. They seemed understanding in their eyes, but only to realize zvakasobuda out there.
Zvane mamwe matauriro.
Zvane mamwe matauriro.
Ndingomona akadai so. Family, besides your mother and your sisters, the extended family. Who was the first person that you told kuti ndo zvandiri?
That's my uncle and my grandfather. My uncle from my mother's side, her brother. So they accepted, but my grandfather found it difficult. He was stressed. He was shaky. He couldn't believe it. I remember uncle vakatouya vakatotora tikaenda kumusha kulawagweru, and we told the news to grandpa, but he couldn't believe it. He kept on asking questions. But why mwana ushu?
Okay.
Why? What really happened? But my uncle was supportive because my mom couldn't talk.
Okay.
The moment she tried to open her mouth, tears would just flow.
But it's my fault, obviously.
It's my fault.
She was blaming herself.
But he was supportive. Those are the first two people that got to know.
Okay.
Then I was with Jairira. I went on to tell, I remember my aunt. But my aunt vaita zvezvokusvikirwa zvikaya tozvigadzirisa izvi mweya madhokta anonyepa kazhinji vanotaura chese chese chakungonzi HIV, but pane mweya
wakaipa uri kuburitsa chirwere cheHIV pauri.
Exactly. I remember vakatogadzira kamwe kamushonga, you know, and she gave me that kamushonga, but inini nekutya, because I was told kuti ukasiya mapills all finish, will bury you.
Yeah.
Ndakanochirasa.
Okay.
But at the same time I would have feelings with I think ndinenge ndakaisirwa. I think ndakazvarwa ndakadaro. You know, I was torn in between. Because mbuya vainyatsokutaura zvakanaka kunyatsosimbisa kuti mweya uri pauri.
Okay. Saka pavakazokuona vakazozvigamuchiro here kuti zvechokwadi ka munhu ndozviri pari vanhu vakangoramba kana kuti vakazongoti kamushonga kandakakupa kakashanda nanhasi ndosaka ari mupenyu?
I don't know hangu kuti vakafunge, but I lied to her semunhu angaisa effort yokunotsvaga midzi achipisa. I just told her kuti hambuya ndakazora mamota aya apora. And then andina kuzombodzikadzika kumaperiods and all, because at one point she performed actually a ritual where we had to buy wine. She had a marine spirit yaivasvikira, a mermaid spirit, and it would talk, you know, nechirungu, start talking with akaroiwa and stuff. She was bewitched, blah blah blah. Inose mwana ondengo regondi vaite zvavanoita, because I didn't want to affect relationship yangu na mbuya. Yes, I trusted her so much. My aunt, I loved her. She was supportive ever since the death of my father. So ndengotedzera, but kana ndasvika kumba I wouldn't throw away my medication.
Oramba uchimwa.
Ndairamba nchimwa.
Ni empowerment yamakapiwa nezvandiri. Obviously you were given an opportunity or a chance to speak at a public gathering, to say this is what I am, and to tell your story. This very same story that we are talking about today. Where was it and when?
Okay, there were several platforms that I had an opportunity to share my story and motivate others. The most striking one being the grant signing ceremony held last year, because to me, being given that opportunity was my way of expressing my gratitude to Africate Zandiri for grooming me, and to PEPFAR and USAID, because they have been the backbone supporting the program. not only that, I am a Dreams Ambassador.
Okay.
Yes, a program for adolescent girls and young women being supported by PEPFAR and USAID. So to me, that mentorship that I got, that empowerment that I got, made me resilient, very resilient and determined. Okay, it is what it is, but I have to be firm. So that was the most striking moment of my life, having to tell my story, ndichitenda PEPFAR neUSAID nerutsigiro rukuru rwavari kutipa.
Mashoko ako ekupedzisira Phyllis, kune vechidiki vakazviwana vari musituation yauri kana kuti yawakapinda nayo kusvika pawakazoziva kuti ndo zvandiri.
Okay, mashoko ekupedzisira ndingati chekutanga ngavazvigamuchire, ndo zviripo, ndo zvazvitori, we can never change it. Yes, I love the song that was composed by a band ichisupport Shandiri, called In the Storm We Learned How to Dance. Kuti takamirira cure and hatisi kuzomirira kuti cure iuye. The song actually says kuti when will the storm clear away, but in the storm we shall dance. Wongo HIV iripo, takamirira cure, ngatitei zviripo, handei kuchikoro, ngatiyuzei ma-abilities edu. We are gifted in so many areas. We cannot be limited to say we are waiting for the cure. Cure inodibatira kumberi nda someone else. So you're out there, you're in my situation, or it's actually more than mine. I'm telling you, this is not the end of the world. Cure ichatibata tavamwe vanu. In the storm, let us dance and let us grow and outshine the storm. That's what I have to say.
Takuna unopedza ndine munin'ina wangu kukamera peseni ibachura wakazororwa ero ndomuchistira mazuva ndezvekupushirana ndingomuudza kuti
rega ndimbomutarisa. I think I know it. Fine gentleman.
Tozoipedzerana tatu iyo.
Yeah, topedzerana tatu.
Mazuva hazvichanetseka futi. WhatsApp number.
Exactly.
Hai zvasiyana nemadhairedi kuti ainotaimira achita sei. Mazano munopedzerana paWhatsApp
yeah.
Please ndatenda chaizvo.
Thank you so much.
Yako ndine chivimbo chekuti ichabatsira vakawanda. As you've said nesong yangu achara inonzi chini?
In the storm.
In the storm. And takamirira. Isusu ngatiitei sei? Ngatiitei zvatino. Let's make our dreams come true as well.
Yes.
You can live and survive as any other person. And dai pasina kuti zvataura hapana kana aitomboziva kuti ndo mararamiro auri kuita. Handiri kuona nekuti haina kunyorwa si zvangataura kuti vanhu vanenge vachiti AIDS ndevanhu HIV ndevanhu vatete ivo vachikuona vachingoti chibhora icho chakabatana chibhebha. Aiwa ndatenda Phyllis. Kwararo uri kuya rini?
PaEaster.
MaWhatsApp anenge atofamba iwo.
Provided kuti kune Nando's flame grilled chicken lemon and herb.
Dereka anobheja. Dereka anobheja. Aiwa Phyllis waita basa. Today we were streaming live from Gweru with Phyllis telling us a story. As I've said from the beginning, no one else will be better to tell your story than yourself. My name is Robert Tafumane. On behalf of Derek, our camera person, bye-bye.